Hello there everyone, Chocolo here for another video review, this time of the Maltesers Bunny Orange. Yes, you can see slightly, might be a bit subtle, you could say, you might miss it at first glance, but it does say orange then, it has a bit of an orange background. Yes, a very interesting one, quite excited about this. It says new of course. Bit of carrots in the background there, I'm assuming it's not carrot flavoured. You think it would just be orange flavoured, orange chocolate, let's see what it says. Milk chocolate with an orange flavoured malt filling 31% and honeycomb pieces 5.5%. Okay, not too bad. Yeah. Do the old palm oil check, and it does have, well, it does have palm in it anyway. See there, hopefully. It zooms in there, palm. Where is it there? There, just about where my fingertip is. Okay, there we go. May contain egg, suitable for vegetarians, it says. Okay. Portion pack. Portions per pack 1. Portion size 29 grams. There we go. So we've got the calorie information there. 540 calories, 30 grams of fat, 17 of which are saturates per 100 grams. So it's on the mid-range, roughly mid-range of the 500 to 600 calories. That I say is a rough baseline for most chocolates. And the lower end of that is obviously a bit better than the higher end. Typically seems to be about 540, 550. So yeah, not often that they're higher than that, but some of them are. And there you go, per 29 grams per pack, basically per sort of bar, I guess, or portion, or per bunny. 156 calories, 8.9 grams of fat, 5 of which are saturates. There we go. Any questions or comments? Yes, they're welcome. Mars.co.uk, contact, /contact, presumably. I see the / there, but I assume there's one there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, get in touch. Yes, it looks very nice. It's pretty much an Easter product, you'd say. Yes, it's typical sort of Mars bunny there. Yeah, but obviously flavoured orange. So there's a lot of flourishes going on here. That's more than it would otherwise be, so we'll measure that in a second. But I think we should, yeah, keep it open. I think it looks quite nice then. Some carrots. You can see there, 1 times bunny, 29 grams. That's the calories there. Okay, let's give it an open. Let's do it. Okay, let's give this Maltesers Orange Bunny, or Maltesers Bunny Orange, an open. You might miss it at first glance, but it is orange one. Okay, so there are some flourishes here, so we'll, yeah, got to do the usual thing. About 12.5 centimetres for the flourishes. Let's give it an open. Let's see what it ends up being. We've got 12.5 centimetres too, a lot less, let me tell you that. Yes, let's give it a quick. It's a bit difficult because obviously it's not quite flat, but we'll do it from 12.5, so do it from the lowest, the smallest possible measurements. 12.5 to basically 8 centimetres, 7.98 centimetres. So we still lost, basically it's 50% again, isn't it? So that we've lost, and that's, yeah, so that's the lowest point there. So obviously that's perhaps been a bit harsh, but if we do it from the highest point to the highest point, the longest point rather on both sides, about 8.4 centimetres. So so we still lost basically between 4 and 3.5 and 4 centimetres we've lost there. So the height, we'll do the give you a better look at it in a second. The highest point there is about 1.8 centimetres, and the lowest point roughly about 1.3. Right, okay, there we go. Alright, so there we are. So it looks quite nice, a bit of a caricatured bunny. Has it got any facial features? He's got a nose, hasn't it? A distinct nose, I think you'd say. But it hasn't got any eyes or anything. Obviously the ears are displayed there. Yeah. Clearly I think they've tried to put the nose on. And I guess the nose is quite a sort of pivotal part of the bunny. It is on the packaging actually when you look at it as well. Not quite as a bit more subtle in hand. Nonetheless, yeah. Not too bad. A nice bunny, I think. It looks quite good. Okay, so after this, give it a cut. So probably, well, we'll do it across the tummy, across the head. So there we go. There you can see it's a bit of a, yeah, it looks to have a, I can quite see, it does seem to have a bit of an orange look to it. Yeah, to the sort of mousse or whatever, honeycomb truffle centre. Obviously you see all the bits there as well, all the honeycomb bits. There's plenty in there, very nice. What does it say? It's the actual description. Split it in half a bit. Milk chocolate with an orange flavoured malt filling. Okay, there we go. 31%. And honeycomb pieces 5.3%. Yeah, it's okay. So it's like a sort of, yeah, orange flavoured malt filling there. And you can see it does have an orange tint, as mentioned. Lots of crunch there. Looks very nice. Yeah, I think I was saying before that, was it the Malteser? Yeah, the Malteser cake bar. All it needed to do is basically have this, you know, in the top of the cake bar. That's all it had to have. You know, instead they had some other weird concoction cream nonsense that hardly had any crunch. That's all they needed to have, is that in the cake bar. Because it always has a sponge as well. And it would have been decent, but they had some nonsense in it that tasted terrible. No, well, not very good. And not very Maltesery. Yeah, so it wasn't terrible. It didn't taste terrible, but it wasn't, you know. Just put that in it. I don't get it. Maybe not the orange one, but you know what I mean. Anyway, let's give this a taste. We're not reviewing the other product, we're reviewing this. Let's do it. Let's give it a taste. I'm excited for this one. Oh, give it a quick smell first. Yeah, it doesn't smell of orange, it just smells of honeycomb. Yeah, so malty honeycomb. Okay, let's give it a taste. Okay, once again, this yes, Malteser's orange bunny a taste. As I say, quite subtle. You know, not looking. I don't know if you walk past, you won't see it's like an orange version. Just say orange there, of course, and it does have a bit of an orange background. There's orange there, can't put my finger to it, but you might miss that. Okay, so we've sort of chopped one off a bit, but we'll give it a bit of a taste. So let's taste this part. Let's give it a taste. Not bad. I've got that nice sort of creamy texture centre. Obviously a nice crunch. Chocolate's very prominent, very creamy as well. Not a bad chocolate actually. Orange is quite zingy. You know, like it tastes. I'm not sure if it works perfectly with the honeycomb. It tastes quite similar to the Quality Street Orange Crunch, whatever it's called, Orange Bite. It's that kind of consistency. A bit zingy like that, but I think the honeycomb doesn't quite work perfectly with it. Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure the honeycomb works perfect with the orange flavour. There's sort of you know, after when you're sort of finishing it in your mouth, it's kind of when you've got a few flavours left over, it tastes a bit odd. Prior to that, it's not too bad, but it's just at the end, it tastes a bit strange. Like a bit of a zingy orange flavour, you know, quite a sort of sharp flavour of orange. And that sort of malt lingering taste, so it doesn't quite work together. But prior to that, it's not too bad. I think, difficult one to say. I like the way it looks, I like the way. I think it sort of makes it taste a bit less creamy than normal. Takes the emphasis away from being sort of overly creamy. Difficult one. I don't think it's a match made in heaven as far as the flavours are concerned. I think the malty and orange taste don't quite work together, but for the most part they do. I think it's just at times you just get a bit of a conflicting set of flavours in your mouth, really, and I'm not overly sure I'm convinced by it, but nonetheless there's a nice crunch in there. It looks nice. I think the orange flavour is quite distinct. It's not a typical chocolate orange flavour. I say it's quite zingy. You know, a bit like perhaps a mix between the chocolate sort of bite from Quality Street and maybe a Matchmaker, the orange Matchmaker. But they are quite similar, I guess. Milk chocolate and orange flavoured malt filling. So it is the filling that's orange flavoured as well, and I think that's definitely can tell it's not the chocolate that's flavoured orange. So it is different. Yeah, I don't think it's the best thing ever. But I think it's different enough and distinct enough to make it, you know, justified. And I think it adds things with one hand and slightly takes away with the other, but adds more than it takes away, I think. And I think when I say taking away, I think that's, I'd say, that sort of strange duo of flavours, the malt filling and the orange, don't quite work together at times in your mouth, but sometimes they seem fine. And I think it's quite nice to say the way it stops it being too creamy. Like the regular one can be a bit too creamy at times. I think the orange flavour just stops that happening for whatever reason. And it's nice and crunchy, lots of crunchy bits on the inside. Nice smooth, and the chocolate's very nice as well. Nice smooth, creamy chocolate that works quite well actually. I like it. Yes, I think hard one to say. I think it's probably quite a high 4. I think a low 4.5. I'm going to go with a 4 out of 5. I do enjoy, as I say, really nice, lovely set of flavours, lovely set of textures, and that nice crunch, that smooth filling, nice chocolate as well, nice and creamy, but not sickly. I just think sometimes the filling doesn't quite work. It's almost a 4.5 out of 5, but I just don't think I don't think it quite works that well together. But it is nice and definitely an experience that I'll be quite happy to try again. So 4 out of 5. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Yeah, as usual, you know what to do. Leave a comment or free. Always great to hear from you. It truly is. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and check out the YouTube member program. Great way to support the channel. Yeah, get some exclusive content as well, depending on what tier you pick. And either way, check out the Discord channel as well. Always great to see you there if you're able to do so. You basically can chat to me and yeah, post pictures of food and things like this. It'd be great to see you there. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye for now. See ya.